real time. No. How do I stop it? Stop. Alright, here we go. Let me. I got this. I got this. I freaking have this one, bros. Sound. Mute everything. Where is the mute thing? I am so confused. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the game in peace for the first round, as I find out what an old man I am for not knowing how to set up my own freaking stream. Thank you.
There you are.
It's sorted. Let's go into it. I missed a lot of the action, but it's still a 3v3. Whoa! Nice shot from wizzler, though. That's going to be putting this team to an advantage 3v2 now. JW and akidos are all that remain, and they don't have armor, if you can see it on their little tiny screens, but they don't freaking need armor, dude. akidos has got their 6 shots, and now, look at this, though. JW's got to be in a 1v2 situation. They know exactly where he's coming from in typedef. Oh, you cheeky sausage, you. He's going to end it all. It's going to be 1-0 for Spotify staff, and I feel like they're going to need this one. Type says he's the smoker, right? Type says he's the guy with 24 hours in-game. I don't believe it. It's got to be bullshit. Call him bullshit. I'm calling it now. Now, it is indeed 1-0 for Spotify staff, and they've gone all SMGs, as you can see on the right side of the screen there. 2 MAC-10s and 3 UMPs is what they're going to be going with for this certain round. Ooh, here comes the wall of digs into window rim from the CTs, and Threat is going to be the first one to get a frag there. Priest now blocked on the left side of the window there. He's going to be naded to heck. 20 HP on him as akidos tries to come in and save him there. It's going to be Priest that peeks out, gets a frag, but King Cal's going to be refragging for that one, so it's still a 3v3, but the HP on King Cal isn't perfect. However, they do have the upper hands in terms of weaponry. Why did I turn that off? Threat, in the meantime, finds a frag, so their team is at an advantage. 3v2 as we look at it. The bomb is dropped on the short angle there. Kameeleon is very close to that bomb. Actually, Threat finding himself another frag, and with the position of the last T being spotted, Threat comes in and absolutely destroys it as we called it from the start. It is indeed going to be a one-man show. Threat showing up what he's got, putting Spotify staff down on their purchase round, and that will force them to go to an eco. They're the ones that actually don't have the money now. Can you turn it off? Auto director gives away the kills. Well, I guess that's the whole point of it, right? Looking at the kills, isn't it? It is, I think, yeah. Anyway, no investment whatsoever from Spotify staff. As you can see, they are very low on the budgets. wizzler's going to have some decent cash for an op should they choose to go for that one in the next round. It would be very, very good if they could get themselves a bomb plant for this game, for this round. But if they can't, they wouldn't be too much of an issue because they have it invested early. Their Threat is going to be coming in with the first frag. 4 members alive. The bomb still in the hands of badhenke on the T side, and they look to be regrouping towards ladder B. Perhaps going to go for a B-sided push here. Most likely indeed. There's someone there left in underpass to be dealt with there, but akidos is going to be doing a jump shot there, forcing that player away, and that was indeed wizzler. However, Kameeleon's advanced position nets him 3 freaking frags with the UMP, and here comes the 4th. Beautiful shots by him. Easy peasy cleanup, and NiP staff nicely gather up their second round. And now, well, let's see if they're going to be choosing to keep their weaponry. I like every single one of them except for the MAC-10. I feel like that one's a bit outdated. UMP close range, you can surprise as a CT. MP7, oof, absolutely stunner. If you know how to play that weapon. But the MAC-10, JW, I don't know if that's a good choice. Now let's see how it's going to be working out. Not great for Priest, as he's the first one to fall on the A side there. typedef is going to go back, wait for that counter push, and now that all that Spotify staff need to do is take it easy. Because they've lost a member, NiP staff are going to have to force from some sort of an angle. And there you go. It's the B side that they choose to force from, and Kameeleon's got to be wiped clean. This should be, by all means and purposes, a round for Spotify staff. Unless Threat, JW, or akidos have something to say against it. threat. Another one to fall. NiP staff ranks are threaded thin at this moment in time. Both of them on the B side. And it looks like it is the side of choice for the Bombers as well. It's where Spotify have chosen to go. Oh, GW comes in with a frag there. akidos comes in with another, but GW falls now. akidos, 7 HP onto wizzler. Finishes off that frag, still in a 1v2 situation, but both of the T's now coming in from the same angle. akidos has played this smart, but he doesn't know that both of them are actually coming in from apartments, or perhaps he heard the second one as well. Let's see how this one's going to be going down. akidos repositions himself. Now onto a short angle there. We'll be holding close. And he finds himself a nice handy frag against Endo. Tries to go for the next one. And the hero of the day, akidos, cleans the map. Oh, this should have been by all means and purposes a round for Spotify. But akidos, the true hero of the day, saves the round. And there you go. Easy Katka indeed. Vagban, yeah, there you go. akidos, Perra, what are you doing, my friend? Your microphone sounds so great. How do you tweak it? Or is it on original quality? It's a very good mic, but it needed a bit of EQ adjusting, which I've done with the Yamaha AG03 audio interface. You can now find it at your local retailer. I'm just kidding. I'm not sponsored by any means, shape, or form, but I'm just saying they make a good team together. So yeah, there you go. 3-1 now. Good start for NiP as they find themselves an easy frag. No investment whatsoever in this round, so it should be a clean up here threat. There you go. Just pointing at the head of King Cal and claiming what's his. And that's going to be the end of that one. Last one staying alive now. It's going to be badhenke, but alive for too long as threat comes in. He is a threat indeed for eco rounds. And NiP staff go up 4. It is time at this moment in time for Spotify to make themselves a comeback because they've let the momentum roll hard into NiP's favor. As you can see, they haven't found many frags lately, which means that the money on the CT side for NiP is fantastic. So a couple of rounds in a row should net Spotify that advantage, that financial advantage that they're dearly looking for at this moment. And they're going to be trying to achieve that for this round at least with an execute on the A side, it seems. typedef left to watch for any CT pushing a ramp. Nobody is at the moment. All defensive positions. NiP staff know that this is a purchase round. So as that smoke dies down, 2 mollies are going to be deployed. But, well, those mollies are going to be stopping the T's from pushing for just a few seconds. They will be going in. They will be going hard. JW goes for an aggressive position. Doesn't wait for his teammates. And that ends up hurting him. King Cal will punish him just for that. Kameeleon now with a bit of a boost there, takes nade damage and a heck of a lot of it. 25 HP on him. Threat in the meantime gets flashed. So King Cam returns and sprays him down. wizzler in the meantime finding himself a Kobe frag, but Priest cannot stop the bomb from being planted. Ooh, nice shots from Priest though. Endo is going to be putting him down. wizzler in the meantime, it will go for akidos, who is the last one alive in a 1v3 situation. Would love to make it out alive. I don't think he's got the chance to. Oh, one goes down. 1v2 now. Can akidos pull off the second miracle of this map? One very close to him, wizzler. Nope. akidos goes down. And that's going to be the end of it. There's Spotify do gain a very important round, and they're going double up. Whoops. A bit of a mistake. I guess like it looks like Spotify doesn't listen to one another. Get it? Because yeah, Spotify it's a listening experience. Oh god. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have made that pun. I apologize, chat. Why is KNG playing for Spotify? Hey, I see what you did there, the Ernston. He probably threatened Spotify into playing. Ew. Give me Spotify account or I kill you. What a shit show. Anyway, threat now with an advanced position into underpass. You're wondering if he's going to be able to get himself something handy there. No, doesn't look like it. Endo is the only one that's close. Ooh, akidos is going to be spotted now and taken down by King. Oh, dirty moments indeed. Kameeleon, though, finds himself a frag, but it's a bit too late. It's a 3v4 situation. Mr. Coca-Cola, welcome in. It's a 3-4 situation. Turns into a 2v4 as wizzler finds himself a frag. Not handy at all for the CTs now, and yes, Spotify should be getting this round. Easily so, as JW is the last one staying alive. Perhaps if Wixel was his name, he could have done something. Oh, no, never mind. He is doing all right for himself. Finding 2 frags and now scaring the T's away. They're going to be going towards the B side. However, typedef has left a bit too early, letting his teammate King Cal a bit open on the short angle. Well, all in good fortune it seems, as JW didn't check the short angle there. He knows now if they rotate, especially considering that the bomb has been planted. And yeah, he will go for it, it looks like. Going on towards door and kitchen. typedef is going to be close on the bench angle there, knows exactly where JW is coming from. Oh, as JW makes an entrance, typedef peeks out, takes the frag, and that's the end. Spotify staff have gathered 2 rounds in a row now, and still... No, actually they have. They've broken down the economy of NiP staff, which is an important hurdle that they needed to achieve at this moment in time. Now is when they can adjust the odds to their favor, it looks like. If Spotify wins this match, do you pay for me? Yeah, sure, I can bring you a free cast and pay for you, Spotify. That's that's how life works. You cheeky monkey. All right, let's see how this one is gonna go. Interestingly enough, NiP staff are not going to be pushing in. It looks like they're playing this one quite safely. Even though they haven't invested, even though this is an eco round, the only ones that actually have armor, Threat and Kameeleon, don't even have that much firepower, just a scout and a deke. Oof! Wizzler's going to be there to clean up the site. One down, the second one falls. Those are good frags indeed, but there are some armored opponents. Threat coming in with those nice shots of the scout. typedef making a bit of a mess of smokes over there just to make sure that Threat is stopped. And stopped he will be indeed in the meantime. akidos with the USB. Fair enough, buddy. Will find himself a frag. Badhenke there on the site. 2v3 situation. Kameeleon, the one to lead the spear. He's got that one shot potential. It comes in with a beautiful one against King Cal. Knows there's a player on site. He's going to be cleaning him up as well. Kameeleon now to be the hero for this round. Has to reload. He's been heard of reloading there. And just going to be backing away there. Kameeleon does not have a defuse kit. He does not have one on the ground either. Endo, 78 HP. Oh, and he saves the honor of his own team there. He got a bit hot and heavy for Spotify as Endo is left alone. Kameeleon wrecking domination on the A side, but alas, not finding the closer. And that will decide the economy of NiP staff for this round, because as you can see, they have enough money to purchase those precious M4s, but they don't have that much utility. And there's 3 members that are deprived of any shape or form of utility. 2 members rather, but those 2 members do have defuse kits. So there is a logic in this. Oh, Kameeleon. You can't really blend in with the apartments, mate. akidos as well pushing for mid. It looks to be a bit of a trend here. Spotify staff already know that Kameeleon is going to be pushing from apartments. They expect that every single round. So they're going to be happy to wait and just get that frag nice and handy. Everyone checks face. Sorry about that. I muted it in the meantime. So yeah, Kameeleon's a free frag. akidos made a mistake this round as well. And with that in mind, the CTs are grouping themselves up towards the middle area. They've given it up for now. Oh, what? Good flash, mate. JW, you have to take the shot. There's one more close to Delpan and another one there on top of Endo. typedef is going to be the one that finds the frag. And Endo, in your Endo, if you know what I mean, is going to be coming in from mid. And they look to be going towards the A site. Their priest has definitely called in for support from his teammate Threat, as those utility were used on the A site. Now Threat close to the window room will be able to hear Endo coming in close. He doesn't know that typedef is on the other side. Now Threat tries to make a run for it, spots one player, takes him down. Priest has been busy with another one in the meantime there, so it's a 2v2 situation. Doable for NiP staff. They don't have but a flash, but they can still do this one. Flash deployed. Not going to be doing too much there. Badhenke is still on the site. Here's one of the CTs being burned, but Threat will take him down instead. 1v1 situation. typedef's position not known. Threat has some sort of an idea exactly where typedef will be playing from, and now puts a bit of a suppressive fire there. Ooh, dangerous situation, but typedef comes out on top. 5v4 now for Spotify staff, as this is the first time that they take the lead after their 1-0. NiP staff are going to be forced on another eco. Interestingly enough. But it looks like Spotify are much stronger than we thought they would. Papa Boogie will take just a minute, for eco rounds are not interesting to cast, but they're not ecos actually, I just looked. They're force buys. Alright, next one's going to be an eco if NiP loses this one. Just to let you guys know, if you're unfamiliar with how Papa Boogie casts on solo casts, whenever there's an eco round, I take a breather for my voice and to catch up with whatever the teammates are saying and all that kind of stuff. Now, let's see how this one's going to be going though. 4v5 in terms of score. 5v5, but an unfortunate one for NiP. As you can see, they don't have that much to work with here. Wizzler. Clean shot, akidos falls. JW close angle here. He might be getting himself a handy frag though. There's two of them trying to get in. So typedef is definitely going to be checking that angle. 100%. There's no reason for them to rush. They consider that NiP are on an eco, so they will be somehow pushing from some angle. But what they don't know is that NiP actually bought up. So this might turn belly up for Spotify if they're not ready for it. It looks like they're setting themselves up for the A site. 35 seconds. Wizzler doesn't know of the position of threat, but a beautiful shot will put him down. King Cal and Endo in the meantime finding frags as well. That's going to open up the A site. Nice and handy priest now. He's got to be there. He's got to be close. Waits for the bomb to get planted. Takes one down, goes for the next one, but typedef spots his litter charade and puts him out of his misery. 6-4. Cheeky plays out of priest, I must say. But alas, it wasn't meant to work. Now, eco round. And we will be going for a bit of a vocal break. Enjoy this round, guys.
There you are. There you are. There you are. You are. There you are. There you are.
I thought I muted it. Honestly, I thought I muted this. Looks like I haven't. He just muted himself to watch hentai. I chuckled at that. It got a bit hot and heavy there for NiP, didn't it? For Spotify. 1v3, bomb was planted. They were still a bit scared. But alas, it didn't go their way. Now it's a purchase round. Oh my god. I don't know how to mute those sounds. I promise I'll try my best at the break. In between the two matches. Ooh, akidos in the meantime. Goes to a first good start there. Wizzler down to 22 HP, but he's still peeking aggressively. He knows exactly where Wizzler is, and here comes that Kobe. Nice one, threat. Beautiful stuff indeed. It's a 4v5 now. The CTs have that man advantage, and they need to get themselves back on the scoreboard. 4 rounds is all they got. And they got him in a string, and now akidos will be following with another shot to put a frag into it. Push towards the A side. Bomb is not nowhere close, however. There is a lurker there. typedef will be pushing in. Priest won't expect this. badhenke in the meantime with a frag. This puts it back into a 3v3. Whew. Getting a bit dangerous for NiP. However, the bomb is in an awkward spot there. Threat with another good frag. typedef now. Ooh, spots one of the players there. typedef. Ooh, it's going to be falling at the hands of GW. Beautiful double peek coming in from NiP. As they do find themselves that important frag. Now, KingCal will be the last one staying alive. Let's see where he is. There she is. Top mid there. Finding a frag against Kameeleon. 1v2 now. He does have the bomb as well. This could get dangerous. And there's no hunt going in so far from NiP. It's a bit too late to do that. And they are going to choose to play close to one another for the moment. As the bomb is headed towards the A side. NiP will part ways. KingCal now making his way towards the A side. Does not know where one of the players is. I don't know why the auto director is being a nonsense. Oh, look at this.
There you are.
Nice clean end of the round. 5 rounds for NiP now, and they're going to be hoping their best. They're going to be trying their best, rather, to finish it off on an ace 2-7, which would be a good score, I suppose, for a Mirage. It wouldn't be too bad. I shall be honest with you. I do not know how to do this. Maybe in dashboard? No. No. Okay, never mind. We'll do it after. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it after. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. So you're gonna be here. Will you be here all night? Well, hopefully, Moo too. We do have a best of 3, and it does look like both of the teams are very well balanced. So this should extend for quite a few time. Quite a few hours. Quite a few time. My Englando is amazing. Alright, let's get back into it. 5-7, 1 minute and 18 seconds left. Decent utility on the CT side. It has been used to some extent. However, mid has been given up. As you can see, akidos will be taking a nade to the face there. Threat in the meantime, finding himself a handy frag there. JW would like to push through the smoke to help his teammates out, but he can't. So his teammates are going to be, well, not many of them, just threat falling down. In the meantime, though, Spotify have lost 3 members. typedef has a good spot to work with here. But that's not going to be doing too much there. Because he is the bomb carrier, and if he loses that one, it's got to be a rip GG there. JW spots him, takes him down. Bomb has been taken out of discussion, and Kameeleon ends the round there with a nice little handy frag against KingCal, putting NiP staff on 6 rounds. And that's a good way to go right now. Because they've broken the economy out of Spotify, as you can see. Whoop! Rip GG for KingCal. Some sort of a technical issue there, it seems. Oh, he was too good, I guess. There you go. And they're back. Technical, there you go. Toggle boys, something on the gear. Rambo is magic. Thank you. Much appreciated, man. I appreciate you. And to everyone that followed, if you just came in, just to let you know, I am going to be reading all you followers at the end of the matches. We're going to be stopping music, stopping game sounds, just reading your names with a bit of an echo or reverb, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, you can use that sound for your, I don't know, text. Whatever you kids do these days. WhatsApp, I don't know. Threat starts things off well in the meantime. There are 2 nice handy frags for him. Remember, this is a Nico out of Spotify staff, but Threat doesn't even care. He's putting in round after round. Woo! Triple for him. Last one staying alive in Delpan there. Endo won't be long-lived as GW takes him down, and there you go. 7-7 will be the scoreline. NiP staff are glad to be back in this one. Remember, it was 4-7 before NiP staff could do anything and get themselves back into the game, but they have. And they have done very good so far, as you can see. Their economy is going to be absolutely fantastic for the very last round. Just a teaser for Priest as well. Sure, why not? Go for it, mate. Go crazy. It is the last round after all. In the meantime, though, Spotify can afford 5 rifles and some decent utility. And this time, they will be going for a standard execute towards the A side now. Threat will be pushing on B, getting some information that there's one player, which means that there's not going to be a rotate towards the A side. That's a smart thing by wizzler to stay there. Even though there was an execute towards the A side, he was left to sell some sort of a fake akidos in the meantime, pushed all the way onto mid. Will know exactly what's going on, so he's got to be calling in for his teammates' help as the utilities rain in, and JW finds himself a handy frag. KingCal replies. 4v3 now. He's making their way towards the A side there. Priest has no idea that there's someone that close. Yes, he does. Takes badhenke down, goes for another one, but KingCal is still alive. Not until Threat comes in with the Kobe. Last one there, Endo in a 1v3 situation. Oh, more like in his Endo. I don't give him many chances here. He does have the bomb, though. And he does have 50 seconds to work with here, but you can already see that akidos has made his way once again to top mid. So if Endo would choose to go towards the B site, it wouldn't be easy for him. Okay, akidos goes back. This is a smart choice by akidos. This is a brainy choice. He's not going for the hero plays. Endo waits to put himself in 1v1s. That's why he's waiting so long. He's just hoping that one of the CTs will push him. Oh, and there you go. That's a beautiful 1v1. Here comes another one, though. This one's going to be less, more unexpected. As Endo has no idea that there's one player into heaven, and there's no chance for him to get out with this round. Surely there isn't. Goes for the bomb plant. Threat will take him down, and that's going to be the end of the first half, ladies and gents. 8-7 for NiP staff. A beautiful comeback. 4 rounds in a row by NiP, and that's going to be them taking the lead, but barely on Mirage. And it's a decent scoreline. They can work with it nicely, as we know. They do have Threat in their team, so their tactics should be quite interesting to watch here. Let's see if Threat pulls out something nice from his hat. You can hear my computer fans. I like it. Now, standard setup from both of the teams. However, Spotify did not purchase a diffuse kit, as you can see here, guys. This is a bit cocky. It means they can't play 4 retakes. What? akidos completely oblivious of wizzler. Well, he didn't need to know about him, really, because wizzler whiffed all his shots, but typedef doesn't. Oh, JW finds himself a nice shot into short there. Nice one against wizzler as well. And that's going to be the B side open. Nice and a wide. 3v4 typedef fails his jump. No problem. He's going to readjust from the short position. KingCal in the meantime there into kitchen with one of his teammates there, but his teammates is badhenke and he's dinked down badly. More like bad damage. Ew. Brown. I don't know what's... I don't know, Rambo. typedef, long shots, USPs connect. Nicely so there. JW has 12 HP to work with here. Still a 3v... Nope. A 2v3. typedef fighting a frag in the meantime there, but badhenke falls, so the last one stay alive is going to be typedef. He's got plenty of HP, but he's alone. And now the T's are swarming him, taking shots in turn, and JW is going to be the one with the closer. 9-7 for NiP. A good start. Now here comes the force from Spotify. typedef, interesting push towards mid. Now he's going to be hurt though. He gave it away a bit too soon, but he does find a frag in the meantime. Interestingly enough, Kameeleon, JW with 2 of their own. KingCal now on the A side has a lot of potential with the deke, but he needs to connect very good. wizzler in the meantime has some information about the players. Coming in short and adjust his aim beautifully to find himself 2 frags. However, he is now locked on towards the B side. Kameeleon will make his way safely onto A. wizzler has rotated in the meantime there. Oh, beautiful rotation there. Catches Threat off guard, but cannot find the closer. 1v2 situation, and well, it looks like wizzler is going to be going for this save. Interesting. Yeah, Lindendo is it's not Wixel. It's not but Wixel. It's a different JW. It's a budget JW. He's still, you know, just as good. It's all grand. And there you go. It will be double digits for NiP staff, while Spotify more than likely will go for an eco. And you guys know what eco means. It means that Papa gets to rest his voice. Okay, not now, perhaps, wizzler. What are you doing? Getting himself 2 handy frags. A bit too late, perhaps. Didn't have time for the diffuse. Oh, wait, what? Nope. There you go, buddy. You got it. Don't worry about it. So yeah, there you go. Double digits for NiP. Let's see if Spotify choose to force buy on top of that Galil. I don't think they will. No, they won't. Enjoy the round, guys. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And my nipples in the breezy. That's how that round went, in case you were wondering. And it will be NiP going for 11. 7-11 there. Pick your best Middle Eastern flavor, my dudes, because it is 7-11. Interesting. Kameeleon, you suck, love. Aw. We call cheese that in your natural cheese. Hey. Typedef with the spray through the smoke. We'll take Kameeleon to 56 HP, but that's not too bad. Kameeleon is still up and running. No worries there. 5 rifles on the Spotify side, though, and not a lot of utility, so as time runs out, they're going to go with even less. Let's see if they can make it work here. Priest, in the meantime, find a frag, and Threat does as well. Refrags they are. JW with a Mach 10 against Typedef's rifle. And JW comes out on top. What? Endo now coming in from window with his teammate from the stairs angle there, but not long left there. Kameeleon will find wizzler. So Endo has a battle in his mind. Does he go for it in a 1v3? Or does he go for the save? I suppose a save wouldn't grant as much, considering the fact that Spotify will be on an eco regardless if Endo dies or stays alive. Now we should see what goes on in here. Yeah, it looks like everyone's going to be making it out safe. As you can see, they're spreading out like little flowers, blossoming in the month of May. Such beautiful stuff. Zeatra Miss Boogie's voice. How you doing, Zeatra? I still have, I would put the webcam on, but it's not working, unfortunately. I still have your guys' t-shirt. It's displaying proud just behind me. Put it up on the wall. I think, wait, you're not in Crowns anymore, are you? I think you're not. But I still keep that memory from you guys. To me, it means something. This beautiful, beautiful summer that we had with so many events that happened in Sweden that I had the pleasure of casting. Anyway. 12-7 now for NiP staff, and it looks like there's a mad push in there. akidos finds himself a double, but can't find more than that. And, well, fair enough. There's 2 rifles now on Spotify's side. One of them won't be backed by armor, and considering NiP's positioning, it should, by all means and purposes, again, be around for NiP staff. And I think that Spotify will be very happy to save this one as well. Nope, they won't. They are going for the B side, it seems. They are going to be trying their best at it. Oof. Nice stack there. Endo will be finally getting a down and dirty. Typedef, though. Nice headshot to return fire against Priest. However, he's alone in 1v3 there. No armor, just an AK. And JW right about knows where his enemy is. And Typedef does as well. It needs a clean headshot. Oh! I was about to say that armor punch is a bitch, but it doesn't really matter there. Typedef makes it alive past Threat somehow. Blows away a nice little flash. Nice little kiss for Kameeleon. And Threat again won't be able to find the frag. 10 HP on him. Oh, are you joking, Threat? At the very last thread of the round. Does manage to steal that AK, but it matters not. Spotify staff definitely have money for the purchase here. As you can see, they are stacked. And not only that, but they are going to go for the double up. Interesting adjustment. And it's one that is kind of needed at this point in time, because so far Spotify haven't been able to put a stop to NiP's mad pushes. Typedef whiffs a shot, goes in a bit aggressive there. Does not note that there's a T close. And Threat will find his own way. Okay, beautiful triple from Threat right now. Or should I say triple? Oh, Kameeleon as well with the beautiful op shot. Followed by the burning of his enemies there in Endo. Once again, the last one in a 1v4 situation. What quick work and what amazing performance out of Threat. Just to turn around like a little turret and just say, there you are, there you are, there you are. Just find himself some handy triple. You know, as you do, as you normally do in team games. Oh my god. That's really sweet. akidos finally finding the closer against Endo. 14 rounds now. Spotify staff have half that amount. And not only that, but what's more dangerous is that NiP staff are 2 rounds away from closing this one. But mind you, this is a best of 3, so it's not over just yet, ladies and gents. As we are enjoying these matches between NiP staff and Spotify staff. Once again, let me take a short time to thank you all for coming in here and watching this. And don't forget, we will be reading all the followers at the end, at the very end. JW in the meantime, finding a nice opener. Not bad at all. Akidos left to rain a bit of Heigard on towards the B side there, just to make a bit of noise. As NiP staff have split up, it seems. They haven't committed yet to a site. Just want to make sure that they have as much territory as possible, and they're doing great at it. They have mid, they have B apartments. They pretty much have all they needed. However, Def comes in with a reply. If mid is NiP's, connector is definitely Spotify's at this moment in time. Kameeleon goes for a swap for another rifle there. Finds a dig frag without needing an actual rifle. Sure, who does nowadays? Kameeleon, beautiful shot there. King Cow falls. Once again, Endo is going to be the last one staying alive in a 1v4. Very similar situation as to a couple of rounds ago. I do believe, or last round actually, I do believe that Endo will be actually going for it. He knows that his team won't have that many chances there. JW making noise. It doesn't really matter. He goes for the frag, and there comes the match point, or rather the map point for NiP staff. In this here best of 3, they look to be coming back nice and strong. Choke 9 from wizzler there indeed. They had a great start, Spotify staff. It was 4-7 on the T side of Spotify for them. So something happened in the meantime there. It looks like NiP staff have really woken up. Some beautiful single plays from them and some very nice clean tactics on their T side have netted them this advantage. And now just one away as Spotify staff is far from perfect. M4 in the hands of wizzler, but no armor, and that gun is not a one-stop headshot. Oof. It's not going to be easy playing that one. 3 on A from the CT side. GW firing shots, wizzler there. Will be letting his position be known, but takes damage before that, or gives damage before that happens. The bomb is heading that direction. A bit of a split so far. NiP staff haven't fully committed all their members towards the A side, as you can see. Kameeleon, the furthest one, actually falls, and here comes the retaliation. Priest with a frag. The wizzler returns fire. Advantage for Spotify staff. Some damage being taken by wizzler, but not too much. He is very happy with his current setup there. Threat finds himself one handy frag. King Cow's got to be falling down. wizzler is going to be covered by T's, so he needs to do his best and put a stop to him as early as he can, but Threat comes in from the backside there, takes the frag, and with that takes the hopes of Spotify staff winning this game here. As Endo falls as well, it's going to be typedef in a 1v2 situation. The HB on the T side far from perfect, but they do have the man advantage and the bomb, which hasn't yet been planted. It will be now. Threat has an idea where typedef is going to be coming from. A reload comes in. Oh, and Threat turns around and cleans up the mess. And it's going to be Spotify out of Mirage. And we will be going to the second map shortly. And until we do that, thank you once again for coming into the stream. Congratulations to NiP crew who take the first one there. And don't you guys go anywhere. We'll be right back.